What's up, YouTube? In fact, Xenon here with a new deck profile. My camera was falling. And this is for Dino Rabbits, as you can tell by the title, based on the September 2012 ban list. And this is a very good deck. I'm like really good with it. I've only lost like 2 games or something. I don't know why I did the one. 2 games or something with it, and I've won a bunch, more than 20 I'd say. But it really depends on how you play the deck and knowing how to get out of a bad hand, which apparently I can do really well with this deck. Well, most people can because it's a very easy deck to play with. So let's get started. Thanks for listening to me and looking at my beautiful face. Okay, so we start off with the standard. Sorry for the shaky camera. 2 rabbits. 2 rabbits, you can only play 2, and 2 is really all you need. You can recycle it with the Leviair. So then we get the 2 tour guides, Tour Bus and Sangan. I mean, this engine runs really well. When I dead draw the tour bus, I literally just don't play it unless it's my only card, and I'll just set it. And it's really good because you can just recycle anything back into your deck. I mean, sure, it won't be tour guide, even though you could. Even though like you won't be getting your tour guide back, you can get any card back to your hand, and people just seem to only want to get tour guide, but you can get anything. Sangan, for obvious reasons, it didn't get hit. It should have, but it didn't, so why not play him, right? Your 6 vanillas, standard, nothing to talk about. They're the highest attacking 4-star dinos that are vanillas, so 3 Guaiba, and I play the Guaiba variant. People don't play Guaiba. Guaiba's amazing. I don't know why they don't play the Guaiba. Oh, this is a 41 card deck, which is not very standard. People play 40. I think 41's not much of a difference, to be honest. It's a 1 card difference, so I mean, sure, you can talk about how it's a bad card. Oh my gosh, OCD. And yeah, then we play 3 Veiler. Veiler is very necessary in this format. You need to discard it to. It's really good in this meta, and it'll probably be very prevalent in the next meta as well. So 3 of them is great to main deck. Then we play 1 Thunder King and 1 Doomcal. They're just really good 1900 beat sticks with amazing effects. Plus they're light and dark targets for your BLS, and BLS is really good in this deck. People don't think it's that good. I think it's very good in this deck. It's good in any deck really, but in this deck it's great. You got 4 lights and 5 darks, and they're not really hard to get out at all, to be honest. And you can like use some of your XCs to get them out. So we played 22 monsters. On for the spells, we played triple Lance. Lance is amazing. Teamed up with Guaiba. Guaiba can get out his plays. Lance protects your monsters. Lance does everything. Lance is a great card. It just really is. You might start playing Garments now, but I think Forbidden Lance is just really good at this point. It's an 800 attack minus, and you can summon something. If they go torrential, you can Lance something to protect it or something. And Lance is just an amazing card. You attack, you take D-Prison. You're way higher than it. You just Lance. You don't get D-Prisons, and you run over the card anyway, so I mean, just Lance is just a really good card. They play 1 Mind Control to exceed with their monsters, obvious reasons. 1 Avarice, just recycle your monsters and draw 2. That's like a super big plus, and it's really good. They draw 2 is like a Pot of Greed, and you recycle your monsters, so I don't honestly see how Pot of Greed is banned and this card isn't. I mean, I see where you have to have 5 cards in your graveyard. You can't just open up with this and then use it to draw 2, but I mean, still, you recycle cards. It's great late game. It really is. Triple MST and heavy for back row hate. This deck, I'm sorry, is good against back row, but then again, it's not that good like some other decks. Then we play Staples, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, and Monster Reborn. Honestly, you could do without the Book of Moon. I just think it helps. So next, onto the traps, we play 2 Solemn Morning, 2 Compulsory, 2 Dimensional Prisons, and 1 Mirror Force. The reason why I play that lineup is because it really works really well. Compulsory to take out their X-Seeds without even trying to touch them. Your Solemn Warnings, sorry for the shaky camera again. Your Solemn Warning, you know, just negation, negation, negation. Negation is awesome in this deck, as you can see. You got your Logias and Dolgos will negate lots of stuff too. You got your Dimensional Prisons. Your Dimensional Prisons are freaking sweet. They freaking get them out of play. It's really hard to get cards back out of play unless you're playing Parallel World Heroes or something along the lines of that. And of course we have Mirror Force, which is just a great around card. I can't believe it's coming back to 2. We're going to 2 to begin with. So next for the extra deck, we play 2 Dolka, 2 Logia. 2 of each is fine. You can play 3 if you want. I honestly win before I get to use the other 3rd or whatever. 1 Utopia, 1 Utopia Ray, just in case for the Utopia Ray. You never know when you need it. It's always better to be safe than it is to be sorrow, right? It's really good for a late game push too. We play 1 Mace Stroke, 1 Gemini Pearl, 1 Photon, Papillorapative, I don't really know how to say it, Butterfly Assassin. It wrecks decks. I mean, Spirit Reaper runs it over. Marshmallow runs it over. Marshmallow's coming to 3, so people might start playing that a lot. And stuff like that. We play Leviair to recycle your rabbits. It's always good. Now that it's at 2, it's even better. Number 30, Acid Golem with Destruction. Acid Golem is great. The late game push for 3k hit is not going to do very good against, like, their opponents are not going to stand it much. Leviathan Dragon. Leviathan Dragon is just a great card in general. 2500 beat stick, and you get a card in the graveyard. So it's really good if you have already a light in your graveyard, you Leviathan Dragon. Take out the Tour Guide and then banish Tour Guide and Invader or whatever other light for your BLS. So I see that's a good combo. And Giga Brilliant, another light, and a 300 attack perma boost is really good. On for the side deck, we play 1 Prohibition. Prohibition just a great around side card, right? Triple Shadow. Obviously when you side this in, you want to side out your Doom Cow, your Gores, your Sandgan, and Tour Guide Engine, which kind of hurts this deck, but not really, because against some decks just is really good. You can side that in, and the macro against the Dark World matchup, and you pretty much win the game. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors, just because I like Light Imprisoning Mirrors, and yeah, you never know when you're going to use it, right? And we don't play many lights, so we can just easily side those out and side into some other things. Double Macro. Macro is a great card to side in. This deck doesn't get hurt by the Macro. You obviously need to side out your Veilers when you're doing this, because Veiler doesn't get its effect when it goes to banish, so yeah, that's the thing. We got play 2 Kinetic Soldiers, because this card just wrecks heroes. It wrecks 6 Ams, and it's just an amazing card in general. It becomes 3350 freaking during the damage calculation, which is insane. And yeah, it's really good. 2 Electric Virus for the Mirror match or for the Chaos Dragon match. So, and triple Royal Decree, because we can side out our traps easily and still spam the field and win, right? So thanks for watching this deck profile on my Rescue Rabbit deck for September 2012. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a rate, comment, and let me know what you would do change with the deck. So thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh action. Simply Unlucky reference. And that has been it. Infected Xenon signing out.